Hello everybody, my name is Mark. Welcome to another one of my investing videos. And in this video I am going to go over a simple little strategy that you can use if you want to do strangles and straddles as for your investing. If you don't know what a strangle is, you can watch my other videos that I did in the last couple of days, and you can learn about strangles. Very good strategy that you use on options that you buy calls and puts simultaneously. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this website, barchart.com. Okay, this is a great website, great tool here to find lots of liquid stocks, and then I click on options and I'm going to most active options. And so here you have, I'll scroll down, and it has 1,000 of the most actively traded options in the market. And up here at the top, and this is for today is August the 22nd 2018, so at the top at an outstanding, and the market is still open, and already 260,000 options have been traded on Tesla. Next is Alibaba, third is Qualcomm, fourth is Apple, Facebook, Micron, Netflix, Nvidia, Amazon, Target. These are all highly active, highly traded, high volume stocks with lots of options. So that's the first thing you do. And then the second thing you do is you go to your account. I have TD Ameritrade, and I'm going to go down to my watch lists, and I'm going to click on this arrow here, and I'm going to put create new watch list. And so I click on create watch list, and then I'm going to put in a ticker symbol. So I'm going to start with Tesla since that was at the top of the list. Oh, that's the name. Let's put in the name Strangles Watch List, and then I'll put in Tesla, TSLA, and put add, and then hit create. My watch list has been created, and now I'll go to that watch list, Strangles watch list, and there you go. I have a brand new watch list with a grand total of 1 stock. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add those stocks. So I will minimize these windows here so that I can easily do that. I'll put this one over here, and then I'll put Ameritrade over there. And so here you go. Now I'll just start adding symbols. So the second one is Alibaba, BA, and then put in add, and now that one's there. And then I'll go to Qualcomm, OM, Apple. That's one of the stocks I made money on a strangle. I did it like the week before earnings, and I made about 50 bucks. Better than a kick in the head, right? And then Facebook. I wish that I did a strangle on Facebook. That stock tanked. I would have made good money. Micron, MU. I'm just going to do 10 of them. I'm not going to do them all. We'll be here for 10 hours. Netflix. And how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 more. Nvidia. Add. And then Amazon. That's a high flying stock. Target. And that should be 10. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now I can close this out. Bar chart has done its job. It's given me some active stocks. And now I have a brand new watch list. So now I'm going to do a refresh. Just like that. And now I'm going to click on calendar. That's the next thing I'm going to do. And then I'm going to look for my watch list, and it's right there, and I click on strangles, and there you go. Now what does this do? Okay, pretty much all online brokers have this tool, the ability to make watch lists, and also a calendar which shows when the earnings are. Now today is August the 22nd, so I'm not going to go back there or there, but just for kicks, let's see what that was. That would have been Wednesday the 1st, and it's loading here, and it would have been Tesla. So today's the 22nd. What earnings is today? Target. So Target came out, and let's take a look at what Target did today. It went up 4.62%. So you might have made some money if you did a strangle. But let's see what's tomorrow. Alibaba. And we can go just like clockwork. So the next earnings that's coming up that's kind of far away that gives you some time to plan is Micron. Now Micron looks like it's a $50 stock. So let's click on Micron. And now let's click on the option chain, and let's click on the earnings here. So there you go, September the 20th, 2018. So if I was going to do a strangle, I'd want to find stock options a little bit after that day. So let's look for the option chain. So I would go to maybe September 28th. I wouldn't do September 21st because in case there's a delay and for some reason earnings don't come out until the first of the month or the first of the next week. So I do this one just to be safe. Now right now Micron is at $50.35. Excuse me. So I would look at the calls and the puts, and I go a little bit out of the money. So first thing I do is I click on the calls, the bid, and this is 37 days. The bid is 272, the ask is 277, so it looks like I get it for 275. So I would click on that. I put buy to open. Maybe I have a little money, I could get 2 of them. And then I click review order, and then I'd place the order, which I'm not going to do. So that gives me 2 calls, right? Now call options are contracts to buy the stock, so I'm basically making a bet the stock's going to go up. It cost me $548, and now I own a contract to buy 200 shares of Micron at the strike price of $50.50. Now if I actually wanted to buy 200 shares, then I would need $10,000. Excuse me, I'd need $11,000 because it's 50-50. Right? Or no, $10,100. Excuse me. That's still a lot more money than having to only put up $500. That's the reason why options, hands down, are the better way to go. You spend a fraction of the money. So I would buy those 2 call options, and then I would look at the puts. So go back to my option chain and go to the $50 puts. And it looks like the bid is 244, the ask is 248. So I'd click on that. And then same thing, I would buy to open. Put in 2, and we'll just keep it at 248. Review order, and there you go, $496. So $505, $496. That's about $1,000 total investment that I would need. Instead of having to come up with $20,000, which would be useless because buying and shorting a stock would just break even. Here, when you're buying calls and puts, you actually make money if the stock moves up or down a lot. Okay, so I would click place the order, and then I would be the proud owner of 2 calls and 2 puts. And my calls, I can buy Micron at $50.50, and my puts, I could sell Micron at $50. Now you may be thinking, how convoluted is that? Why would I want to buy a stock and sell a stock? And the answer is because they're options. You don't own the stock, you own contracts, and therefore instead of spending $5,000 to buy or sell the stock, you're only spending a few $100s, and if the stock moves up or down, let's say 10%, you cannot lose more than the money that you spent on the calls or puts. So let's do a little bit of math here, and let's find out how much Micron would have to go up or down for you to make money. Okay, so if you spend $279, right, the bid on the 50/50s, $279, and then 50, $245. So 275 plus 245 is let me think here. Actually, let me pull up my calculator here, since let me find a nice calculator. That way I don't have to try to do all this in my head. Calculator. Okay, now let's go back to the puts here. So we have 279 plus 245. So 179 plus 245. So Micron would have to move $5.24 either up or down for you to make some money. $5.24. Now let's go back to Micron. That means it would have to go to $55.60, or it would have to go down to $45 and like what, 11 cents. So that's about a 10% move. That's in the next 37 days. Now if it made that 10% move tomorrow, or hence the reason why I made a little calendar, then you will make a lot of money. You will make some very good money. So again, going back to the watch list, and then after you do that, you can move on to the next one. Okay, so let's go down to the watch list here, and let's say, you know, September 20th goes by and now you want to do another one. Now the next one is in October. That one is Netflix. So then we go to Netflix and we start looking at those calls and puts. And then the next one after that is Amazon. And then the next one after that, there's two of them, Facebook and Tesla. So that's coming up in October. And so you can do this week after week, and you could make your watch list as big or small as you want. You can put in as many stocks as you want, and you can just go to town. So if you enjoy this kind of investing, if you like to play the earnings game and you like to try to make money on some volatility, then that's what you can do. So that's an idea for you that you can use if you want to make some money buying and selling calls on puts on a stock that you think is going to go up or down. You're not sure which way it's going to go up, but you are sure that it is going to move. And when earnings comes out on a stock, that's a pretty good indication that the stock's going to move. Because if the earnings are good, it exceeds investors' expectations, then the stock is going to go up a lot. And if the earnings are bad, like what happened on Facebook, let's take a look at Facebook here. You're going to love this. You probably already know what happened to Facebook a few weeks ago when the earnings came out. So this is a 3-month chart, and look at that, BAMO. That was earnings, right? And Facebook went all the way down from 210 down to 170. Imagine if you would have did a strangle on that, you would have made some very good money. And Netflix, same thing. Let's look at Netflix. NF. There's Netflix, and let's go back to that one. And there you go, right there, the big old ugly red candle, and all the way down from the 400s down to 350. So that's like a almost 20% drop. It's like 15% drop. So again, you would have made buku dollars, and then it's just been kind of, Netflix in general has good volatility. Tesla is another good stock to do strangles, because Tesla has so much going on right now, so much drama in their company. I mean, look at the volatility of Tesla here, you know, up and or down, up, down, kind of flat, and then up, and then down. And by the way, that's 320 to 380. That's 20%, and then 380 to 300. I mean, the volatility is crazy. Strangles is very good. Even on, I don't even think you need to wait for Tesla for earnings. It just moves so much. I think strangles are very good. So, anyways, that's just an idea that I've given you just to make a watch list and pull up an earnings calendar, and then just one after another. Just start buying calls and puts simultaneously on those stocks, and you will make some money. I've done it 3 times. If you watch my last video, I'm batting 1,000. I've done 3 strangles this year, and I've made a little bit of money on all 3 of them. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments section. And thank you for watching, and I will see you again.